So, guys, I have a little confession. I'm kind of lacking in one area of my health. Different people have said that there are different spectrums that make up your personal health. There's physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, and they all make up you and your health. Well, there's one place that I feel like I have been lacking, and I'm setting out a challenge. Okay. For the month of June, I'm setting myself a challenge. Okay. And y'all can take part. It's a 30-day challenge. And you can set your own challenge. Okay. So y'all don't have to do what I'm doing. But I feel like I'm lacking in one area of my health aspect. Okay. Are y'all curious? Because I'm about to spill my tea on myself, I guess you could say. Drinking out of my new tumbler. Alrighty, so welcome to the Tora Jordan Show. I'm your host, Tora Jordan. If you're new here, hey, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, hey, welcome back. So, like I said, I feel like I'm lacking in one area of the health that makes up me. And what I've been lacking in, and I'm almost ashamed to say it, but, we all get busy. We do. We all get busy. And that's not an excuse. But I've been lacking in my spiritual health aspect. I haven't been reading my Bible and studying my Bible the way that I should be, or I have in the past. And life happens, and I still pray every day. As a Christian, I do it. You have to walk your own walk of faith, whether that's in Christianity or some other form. But I've been lacking. So I'm setting a 30-day challenge to myself. And I've done it before in the past, where I read through the entire book of Psalm in one 30-day month. And that was like, I was driving home from work today. I was like, you know what? Lord, I think I need to do that again. I think I need to go through and read the entire book of Psalm in a month. And how I did it before was I would read 5 chapters a day. I would read chapter 1, chapter 31, chapter 61, chapter 91, chapter 121. And then on day 2 would be chapter 2, chapter 32, chapter 62, 92, 122, and so on through the book. And by day 30, I was all the way through the book of Psalm. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to do that again. I think I'm going to refocus. The book of Psalm, for those that aren't familiar with it, is basically the songbook of the Bible. Okay, I follow a Christian faith. I'm a follower of Jesus. But that's, I'm like, I need to refocus. I need to refocus myself in my spiritual walk. It happens. Sometimes we all need to just stop and rethink, and refocus on something. Last April 2022, I stopped and I refocused myself regarding my physical health, and I also, basically did an overhaul of my emotional health, of my relationships. I stepped back from work to refocus on things, that needed to be worked on. And, I feel like I'm lacking on my spiritual side. So, I'm setting myself a 30-day challenge to read through the book of Psalm. Does that mean that I'm only going to read through the book of Psalm in this, 30 days? No. But I'm determining within myself to read 5 chapters in the book of Psalm every day. Now, you all could be feel like you're lacking on your relationships or your friendships or something like that. You could set a goal that you're going to call somebody. You're going to call your mama. You're going to call your kids every single day and talk to them for 15 minutes or 10 minutes or something like that and just catch up. You may feel like you need to focus on your mental health. So you're going to try strengthening, your cognitive, your thinking skills. And like for, 30 minutes a day, you read a book, or you do some sort of word puzzles, like a word search, or, a crossword puzzle or something like that. Set a goal. If you're wanting to, let's say you feel like you're lacking on your hydration, set the goal that you're going to drink so many ounces of water a day. I did that. I drink a gallon of water a day before I allow myself to drink something else. Every day I usually hit it super early in the day, and then right before I leave work, I'm like, I'm going to fill my tumbler up with a soda, because I've met my goal, my hydration goal of water. And, I enjoy one soda a day, and I usually get a Coke Zero. Other people may drink, choose to drink something else. That's a challenge. Or you're going to do 15 minutes of walking every day for 30 days. I know we're getting into June and it's getting hot. Okay, so if you're going to do that, make sure that you are properly hydrated, drinking your electrolytes, whether it be pickle juice, or you're drinking like a Gatorade Zero, or a Powerade Zero, something like that, to get your electrolytes. Because when you sweat, you're sweating out your electrolytes. You're losing salt, and your body has got to have salt to function. That's what electrolytes are. So, but if you all want to join me in this 30-day challenge, that'd be awesome. I'm not saying that you guys have to. If you want to, comment down below and let me know what your challenge is. We all, I'm pretty good about being accountable to myself about my water, but I didn't have anybody checking in on me about my Bible study and reading. And I started to let it slip. It was a little bit here and a little bit there and a little bit there and a little bit there. And then before you knew it, I slipped. And that's fine. So I'm going to dust myself off, pick myself up, dust myself off. And I'm going to challenge myself. Because I'm going to determine that I want to focus on this, build it again as a habit, and keep it going. Because in my opinion, to myself, my spiritual health is very important. And I kind of lost focus on it. Now, does that mean that, you all have to do the exact same thing? No. Does it mean that you have to do a 30-day challenge? No. It's just, I want to encourage you that if you feel like you're lacking in a certain area, whether it's your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, or your health, your physical health, take this as a 30-day challenge. Decide what you're wanting to focus on. And maybe it's stretching your menu. Josh and I, we're coming into the warm months. Josh and I, when it's hot, I don't like to eat big meals. I don't. I kind of, So like tonight we're going to have fried cabbage. Okay? It's a one-pot wonder. Love that. Less dishes. But it's a one-pot dinner. So I'm not going to be heating up the entire house by baking everything. It fits in my keto journey. It fits in Josh's keto journey. And it's something that we both enjoy. As we go through the summer, I'll probably figure out some other recipes. I don't know. Because like last year, Josh wasn't on keto during the summer. So I would be like, babe, I'm just going to eat a yogurt and I'm going to bed. Or I'm just going to drink a protein shake and I'll be fine. Because I'm not a big eater when it's hot. And I know that about myself. So there's that. So, you could take a 30-day challenge of cooking one different meal every other night. One different dish every other night. Something like that. That would be a good 30-day challenge. So anyway, I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to go read my Bible. But I want you all to know that you are beautiful or handsome. Okay? You're beautiful or handsome no matter what you're doing, no matter where you are. Alrighty? And you're not alone. When you feel like you've kind of lost focus, you're not alone. I've lost focus. I lost focus on my spiritual walk just a little bit. And I felt like I felt burdened in my soul that, hey, you need to refocus on this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to refocus for 30 days, reading 5 chapters a day in the book of Psalm. Okay? You're not alone when you feel like you've lost a little bit of focus. All right? I care for you guys. I do. Share what your 30-day challenge is. Okay? You don't have to, but if you want to. Okay? And be kind to others, but be kind to yourself. Sometimes showing grace to yourself is the biggest kindness in the entire world. Alrighty? One last thing. Love ya!